Texas lawmakers passed a bill that allows anyone, even private citizens, to sue doctors, pharmaceutical companies, and companies that ship the medication, the abortion pill, to anyone in the state. Women who take the medication cannot be sued. Joining us now, MSNBC legal correspondent Lisa Rubin. I think we lost a few sentences in that lead. We're talking about mifepristone, right?
We are.
And so Texas has been trying to outlaw abortion, period, in the state, except in extreme emergencies, they say. And women would argue that even then it's hard to get it. How is this going to work?
This works a lot like SB 8, which was the original sort of Texas so-called bounty hunter law, where instead of criminalizing abortion, Texas allowed normal citizens to sue anyone who performed an abortion. And that law was left in place by the U.S. Supreme Court even before Roe versus Wade was overturned. But one of the reasons that the lawsuit didn't succeed to stop that law pre-enforcement is because the state itself doesn't really have a role in enforcing the law, and therefore there weren't really people that the plaintiffs could sue. Similarly here, this puts the power in the hands of everyday citizens. You don't even have to have a relationship with the person who's ordered the pills to be able to sue.
So if you just wanted to sue, you say I need an abortion, and you go to a doctor in another state, or you go to a manufacturer, whatever, you try to get the abortion pill sent, and then you can decide if you want to sue that person. I'm saying if you were the kind of person who wanted to stick it to people who were sending the abortion pill, could you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say you and I are roommates and I discover a prescription on your nightstand. Under this law, I theoretically could sue the organization that sent you the medication, and I could sue the shipping company. I could sue the pharmaceutical company. Now,
they're trying to chill it being sent.
Well, that's exactly right. Really, what's going to happen in reality if this law is upheld is that these lawsuits will never be brought, similar to SB 8, in which the number of lawsuits that have been brought against providers are few and far between.
But
the whole goal is to change
enough
behavior.
That you don't, if you're an abortion provider, you say, I'm not comfortable doing this. I need to see you literally dying on my table before I can perform an abortion. Or if you're out of state, I'm just not comfortable sending the abortion pill into Texas.
Or let's say you're a doctor out of state and you live in a shield state like New York that has vowed to protect you. Maybe you're still willing to do it, but UPS and FedEx or not, or the organization with which you work to actually ship that medication to people in states like Texas either says we're no longer going to do this or disbands. That is the goal of the anti-abortion forces who are behind this law.
All right. Lisa Rubin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Coming up next.